Mental health AI apps are everywhere, but do you know how to judge which one to use? Today I'm going to talk about 7 ways, 7 tests that you can give any mental health app to see if you are safe using it. So number 1, is there peer-reviewed evidence for the app? Now, lots of times for an app you'll see testimonials, blog posts saying how great it is. And while it may or may not be great, that's not actual evidence. That's just a person who may be paid to talk up that particular application. So look for peer-reviewed evidence in a scientific journal if you really want to get the best application. Secondly, is there a transparent privacy policy? So your privacy is very important. Your mental health privacy is very important. You don't want everyone in the world to know what particular challenges you may be having. So if you do use an app, make sure you check their privacy policy and make sure that you are comfortable with it. You don't know if an application is going to take your data and then sell it to the highest bidder. Third, is there a crisis pathway? So if you are having a crisis, if you mention self-harm, if you mention suicide, is there a way for you to get help in that event? Any app that deals with mental health that's worth anything is going to make sure that there is. Now, ideally, you'd like a crisis pathway to actually lead you to a human being. But if not, at least make sure there is some way for you to get help in a crisis situation. Is there human oversight for the app? Does a licensed clinician actually have control over that app, or does that app do whatever it wants at any time with absolutely no oversight? Yes, AI is incredible, and AI apps can be incredible too, but it doesn't mean that they're perfect. Nothing is perfect. And we've all heard the stories about how Google AI told people to eat rocks. I don't recommend that you eat rocks, and I don't recommend you use an AI with no human oversight. What is the regulatory status of the app? Now, some apps are actually FDA approved for your use. Now, those apps are very special and may require a prescription for use. However, you want to take a look at what kind of regulatory body actually looks at that app, if there's any, or is it just a wellness app? If it is just a wellness app, then make sure you're treating it that way. 6, are there security audits? So it's important that they not just take your privacy seriously, but they also take their security seriously. They might have the best privacy policy in the world and never share your data, but if they have really lax security, then someone could come on, penetrate their systems, and steal your data. Now, obviously, that's the last thing you want. So ideally, what you'd like to see is third-party testing for security of an application. Number 7, does the application set clear limits? Now, any ethical application is going to tell you that it will work in some situations and not in other situations. So for example, if a mental health AI app tells you, yes, I can diagnose you, yes, I can give you therapy, yes, I can do everything for you, that's not ethical. Any ethical app is going to say, if you need professional diagnosis, if you need a crisis plan, you need to get professional care. So make sure any application you use states that up front. So those are 7 ways of looking at mental health AI apps to keep you safe and secure. If you want more information, make sure you check the link in the description, and there's a whole article on mental health AI apps. I'm Natasha Tracy.